morning, guys. How are you? Yeah, look what I bought last night. $5. Go figure. I think it's a good look for me. What do you guys think? Nice horns? What do you think? It's good. Well, surprise, surprise, guys. We're actually gonna leave today. I know it's a little bit of a shock, but what happened was when I came here, I didn't have a return trip ticket. And so when I went looking for return trip tickets, when I looked, today was the best deal to leave, or I had to wait another 4 days, which I totally wouldn't be opposed to because I'm having so much fun, but I'm going out of town in, well, next month. And so I just want to get back and hang out with Ja, and we'll save the Frida Kahlo Museum for the next time I come, which I will be back. So I just felt like, you know what, I didn't want to rush it, and the goal for this trip was to go to Guanajuato and hopefully to get to the pyramids. We got to the pyramids, so I'm pretty happy. But I have an idea for the vlog today. I'm gonna run it past you guys and see what you think. So even though I always complain about other vloggers doing this or other people doing this, I think I'm gonna do it today. Since we just did a travel vlog and I feel like that might be a little bit boring, what I thought I might do today is, since I'm gonna take a Uber to the Mexico City International Airport, what I thought I might do is, I just got a new GoPro that I haven't used yet, and what I thought I might do was just do from my hotel just a 10-minute straight walk just to show you what real life Mexico City streets are like or whatever, and then I'll call my Uber and you'll at least get to see, just literally as if you were walking out of my hotel and we were walking for 10 minutes, you'll get to see what it would be like. I don't know if anybody will be out. I don't know if any shops will be open, but I just thought it might be an interesting idea. I don't normally do it, so it might be a little change. What do you guys think? We'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. Well, look at all this great stuff that I bought, guys. Per pretty much every trip, anybody that, you know, donates towards this trip or anything like that, I always get a couple of things and I send them out. And since we went to the pyramids yesterday, and unfortunately we're taking off today, I wanted to pick up a few things. So what I got were, these are the sun and moon god necklaces. These are lava sun and moon gods for each pyramid. And then I also got these necklaces that are also the sun and moon god with the pyramids on them. Thought those are pretty nice. Well, I didn't show you guys my room last night, but I stayed in a pretty nice hotel called the Hotel Marlowe. So I'll show you a little of it while we walk out. Checking out. All right, that was my place. We're gonna head out of here. See if I can at least get like maybe 10 minutes of walking in. This place is where I ate last night. So good. So good. The tacos were like 10 pesos. Like next to nothing. And I bought my my Viking hat on that corner. If you're looking for one, that's where you find them. All right. That sign up there almost looks like a communist sign, doesn't it? That malt with the big star on it. One thing I'll say is it's a kind of a ravaged city from what I've noticed driving around. A lot of potholes, a lot of road damage, a lot of garbage everywhere.
and it's very busy. There's just a million people here, so. I do believe along the way we're gonna pass a couple of little landmarks because I stayed specifically in the Centro Historico district so that we could, just in case I was in a hurry and wanted to see something on the way to the airport, maybe I would. And that's what this has turned into. Yeah, unfortunately nothing's really open, but probably better for me. It would be cool to see it kind of lively, but at the same rate, who knows who would freak out with me walking around with a camera. You don't see vloggers like, not like you would in the United States. You don't see people walking around with cameras as much here. Hope this doesn't come out too dark. GoPros are not known for being great in the dark. I see some interesting structures just up ahead, right up there, so I think the boredom might end here. There we go. I'm seeing statues. I'm seeing some stuff. It says Palacio de las Bellas Artes. Or Palacio. That would be correct, right? Palacio de Bellas Artes. People have been getting on me about my pronunciation. I said, I'm a gringo, or a güerito. I think people understand that I'm gonna flub up a lot of stuff. But I'm trying. That's the great thing about Mexico that I have noticed right away was that you may not know great Spanish, but if you at least try, people love it and they will just immediately respond in English. They'll hear your dialect is not totally on point, but they respect that you're trying, and that's, that makes you feel really welcome. Go take a look at some of these statues before we head out of here. Yeah, don't be too upset we didn't get to explore more of Mexico City. I mean, I really wanted to do the Frida Kahlo house, but somebody commented on one of my videos yesterday that her documentary is really good, and I've never seen it, so I just made the decision yesterday. I would have, by the time I got over there yesterday, that would have been the only time I could have went. I would have had about 20 minutes in the museum. And I didn't want to rush it. So I said, you know what? Let me go home and watch documentaries, read up about her, find interesting things, and find out if they even let you film there, because I don't know. In Diego Rivera's museum, they don't let you film the artwork. You can film the house, but not the art, so let's find that out. But I really have to go next time I'm here, because for one thing, my friend Carrie is a huge Frida fan. So for her, I would have to do it. But two, not only was Frida like such a monumental figure, but this house is where she was born, raised. Her and Diego lived in, she did her painting there, and she died there. And when she passed, Diego Rivera put in he basically waited a few years, and then he donated her house to Mexico City in a stipulation that they make it a museum for her and honor her. So it's called the Blue House. I do love the buildings though. Aren't they beautiful? This old Gothic style. I love it. And I love all the topiary over here. I know it's a different style of vlogging for me, isn't it? I personally feel like it's not as entertaining, but like I said, I didn't want to give you just a travel day again, and it gives me a chance to try out my new GoPro. So why not? Why not give it a whirl? But we will be coming to a, oh, I want to go see what this statue is over here. I have no idea. We'll see that statue in front of that building, and then we'll head over to the airport. Look at the gold chains that hold the that over that like balcony thing. It's great. Look at that. Aren't those beautiful? Oh man, that's awesome. I love architecture. I love it. Yeah, we'll come check this out. We got to. I see a big guy on a horse. I'm not gonna pass by and not take a look at that. Oh, wow. Look inside there. Wow. That is beautiful. It almost looks like an old bank. This looks like it must be an opera house of some sort, or a fine arts house. I can't wait to come back. I really can't. This was such a great trip. I never didn't think it wouldn't be, but I also am very shocked at how much I loved it. I have this set on wide angle, so I don't know if it's going to catch it or not. But if you look up there, it's an eagle with like a snake in his mouth. August 1802. Not exactly sure who that is. Oh, this will probably tell us. El Cabalito. Interesting. Okay, I just saw something else we got to look at, and then we'll start heading to the airport. I love the architecture here. God, isn't that amazing? This is almost Baroque. The writing and everything up there is amazing. Yeah, I want to check out this thing over here, and then we'll head to the airport. The last thing I want to do is miss my flight, you know? Yeah, whatever that is, right over there. Let's go check him out. Museum del Ejército. Wow, that is amazing. Don Filomeno Mata is who this is. And there's two more over here, and then I'm gonna shut this down and go to the airport, and we'll resume there. I love this. These are great just have right on the outside of the building. Wow. All right guys, we'll resume this from the airport. We made it to the airport in plenty of time, getting a little sandwich, and then we'll go find our gate. We're flying to San Antonio, then off to Los Angeles. Kind of interesting. A lot of airports have art galleries, but this one's really nice. Unfortunately, it's closed right now, so this is all we can see of it. That one's a nose, classic. And that appears to be the artist, Ramtesh. Well, almost time to go. We got about an hour before takeoff. I booked this through Delta, and I've been really happy with every time I've flown through Delta. So, especially I've done it international, so I can recommend them for international for sure. All right, it says gate 70. Let's roll. Tried to get rid of every last coin that I've had here, and I still couldn't do it, so we're gonna donate it here. Seems like a good cause, right? Let's do it. So these are the after effects of hiking the pyramid yesterday. Like I told you guys, I wasn't able to check my book bag, and it's pretty packed right now, so it was much heavier than what I was used to hiking, and when I was going up some of those steps, I actually took a fall and ended up cutting up my hand and stuff, so that's kind of why I was a little reluctant to do a bunch of that climbing with my backpack, but I still did some of it anyway. Alright, time to go. Time to go, time to go, time to go. Well, next stop, San Antone. Alright, we're out of here. So many interesting things I forgot to tell you guys and I didn't show you is on our cab ride to the Uber ride to the airport, we actually passed a Charlie Chaplin statue. It was amazing. It was the classic tramp pose. kids behind me just kicking the back of my chair and stuff, so I ended up moving. So now we got a different view. We're here. All right, so our next flight is at 4, which is like a couple hours away, so a little wait time. I feel like I found a friend. I decided to get a bite to eat since I have a ton of time to kill. I've had like 4-hour layover, so I decided to pop in here. Since I know myself well enough to know when I go home, I'm just gonna wanna go to sleep. I'm gonna go get jaw tomorrow. I got the Pastor street tacos, 3 of those, and a little quesadilla. Yeah, it was awesome. I killed it. It was awesome, definitely. Okay, here's a little secret for you guys. I had never actually had this before. I've seen it in Los Angeles, but never had one. So I bought one off a street vendor last night in Mexico City, and I loved it. You gotta keep some water handy because it's pretty dry, but it's one of the greatest kind of candies I've ever had. So if you ever see that little circle wheel right there, buy one, try it out. All right, we're about ready to board, and unfortunately it's a full flight, so I'm not gonna have a window seat, so probably see you guys after the flight. Here we go. Last flight of the day. All right, gang, we lucked out. The guy sitting in the seat with me was offering to trade, so we have a little bit of a window.
Aircraft has 2 forward doors, 1 on each side, and 2 rear doors behind the last row.
right, we just landed. Home sweet home. All right, we're home, and I'm just gonna catch the Hollywood flyaway bus, basically, back to Hollywood. All right, there's my ride. Well, welcome back to Hollywood with a crash right in the middle of the intersection of Hollywood and Vine. And I just asked somebody what happened. They said somebody stole a car and crashed head on into somebody else. Welcome to Hollywood. Oh yeah, that looks legit, doesn't it? Well, gang, I'm home. Safe and sound. I'm happy to be home because I get to go see Ja tomorrow, go pick up Ja, but I definitely will miss Mexico. I definitely left a piece of my heart there, and I highly recommend anyone else, do your research first as to what are the safe places to go.
because I did talk to a lot of people and they said the bigger cities are safer, but it's the in-between ones that have over time really gotten bad. In fact, somebody I hung out with, she told me even like getting a flat tire on the freeway would be kind of dangerous. So it's a great place. I loved it, but just like any place you go in the world, you have to take precautions. So tomorrow we'll go get Jaw. We'll get back in the swing of Hollywood and, you know, back to Daze with Jordan the Lion in the U.S. Thank you all for watching our adventures. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great night, and goodbye.